Now it's just like, man, you got to have that time where you just like disconnect from the scene, just the race, like, and it's a race that I've created in my head, you know. But you have to step away from it.
Yeah, we said we let it go, but we settled for the last. Couldn't let you want it though. Who am I to let you down? No, who am I to let you down?
And there we go. Should be hot. What is going on, everyone? Thanks for joining the stream. Let me see real quick. Do an audio check. I know everybody's probably still over in Nick's stream trying to get that free kit. I know, that's what I was trying to get. Shoot. Let me see here. Let me make sure stream is hot. Yeah, we're good. Oh man, it's just us tonight. What do you say? 116. So still didn't win. So you're just gonna keep drawing? Just gonna keep drawing until somebody get it. What's going on, Chris? Thanks for joining the stream, man. Oh man, I think so. Like this time, I didn't make the stream as public as I normally do, so maybe we won't have as big of an audience tonight. But I think a lot of our people come from the Mecha Warehouse stream as well, and Nick is still on stream, and I think he's trying to give away that perfect grade. So, oh yeah, the real grade, yeah. So I mean, he's trying to make sure somebody wins it. So I mean, I can't blame him. You know, for wanting to stay over there, I don't have anything free to give y'all tonight, other than some free knowledge and companionship. So, you know, that's what we have that we're giving out for free. He's still drawing. Is he still drawing? Yeah. Oh. But anyways, so tonight's stream, I'm gonna be working on a new kit. I actually let Mina pick this out. So this is a kit I picked up a little while ago, and I thought it was just awesome. If you guys have been watching me for a little while, you know I like to use SDs. I don't know. I'm really becoming more of a fan of SDs for some reason. Like they're just cool little like fun kits to paint and snap together. So this one right here is a cool one. Let me do it right here so you guys can see a little bit better. But it's the Neo Zeong with the Sinanju inside of it. So it's the SD Neo Zeong. And this thing I thought looked really, really cool. So I'm going to snap this guy together, and then eventually this will get some paint on it too. So, yep, that's what I'm working on tonight. And what are you working on? She's working on the real grade Toggies. The real grade Toggies. So, but yeah, thanks for joining the stream. Chris, what are you working on? It's actually funny. So like last weekend you told us like, you know, how you're like super famous and everything. So we actually were watching we were watching The Order at the time.
By the way. Are we making a season 3?
Yeah, we finished all 2 seasons of The Order, and we even started watching the credits to see if we could see your name pop up. But I think we were watching like closer to the end of season 1, and like season 2 is where we started looking for it. And I think you said you were only part of like season 1, so yeah, we missed it. So what's going on, Lawrence? Yeah, man, this SD is absolutely awesome. I think I might even do this in a custom color. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll still do the red, but I think they have that like large white one too. I think that's from like Unicorn. That looks pretty dope. I might do this in that color scheme. We'll see. So let's open this guy up. This is actually probably the biggest SD I've ever seen. And it actually has quite a few parts for an SD. It's more the size of like a high grade, really.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's pretty big. And you see that?
That's supposed to be an SD.
It is an SD, but it's got like a stand on it. It's got, here, let me show you guys this book. So we've got this little guy here. So he's got his own stand. He's got these big like propellant tanks. The Sinanju comes with it as well. So you can build out the Sinanju and the actual Neo Zeong itself. And yeah, it's a little big for an SD, but this is cool too. You get that that ring that goes on the back too. So yeah, I think this is gonna be a really fun kit to oh snap, look at that. You get like a little comic in there too. That's hot. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a really fun SD to paint up. So that's what we're working with tonight. So we're gonna snap this bad boy together and get started on them. In the meantime, how is everybody doing tonight? How's everything going? Did somebody win a mixed kit? Oh, they did? Man, I never win. I mean, you've won things more than I win stuff. My luck is horrible. I don't win nothing at all. This thing actually comes with a good amount of stickers too. There's all your stickers for this kit. And of course, I mean, I'm not going to use any of these stickers, but it's going to be really cool to do this like gold black stuff here. I think that's going to be really fun to do. It's going to be a lot of masking for me, but I think that'll be fun. So we'll get rid of those stickers. Here's our A runner, of course, which looks hot. Let me bust through, breaking all these open real quick. Dan with the plan said, oh, can you build a full SD Sinanju? Wait, oh, you can build a full SD Sinanju as well. That's awesome. Yeah, man. This thing is pretty sweet. I got this on, I think Hobbytown one day. We went through Hobbytown, and I picked this thing up. Nike says something. I don't know what he says. Oh, he says hi in Korean. Then he says, I never win the giveaways from Mecha Warehouse, but I do win stuff from other places. Yeah, I saw you won that that Switch or something. Right, because baby, you wanted to Switch. The Switch has been sold out for a while. Gorgia 13. Did you show that sandpaper you were talking about on Nick's channel? Oh yeah. So you guys want to see the sanding sticks I was talking about? Thank you for reminding me. So let me just get this out real quick. So those sanding sticks that I use that I find to be absolutely amazing are the Infinity sanding sticks, and this is them right here, and they come in a pack of 8, I think. If you get the full pack, I think it's a pack of 8. So you get 200 through 800 right there, and then I've also got the 1000. Where does this go up to? 1000 through. Boom, there we go. So then you also have 1000 through 4000. So, and these I don't use these too often, to be honest with you guys. The highest I usually go up in here is maybe to the 1000, but I usually stay down here in this area. The 400 gets used a lot. Well, 4 through 8 gets used a lot, but these things are amazing, guys. So the reason I love these so much is, yeah, they are like sanding pads, kind of like the traditional stuff like these. These are your God hand ones. And these are good too, but I love these because they are still kind of rigid, because as you can see here, you've got padding on top, you've got kind of a rigidness like bar here in the center, and then padding again on the other side. So you got both sides, but these are just amazing for rounded parts. Now, if you're trying to do like freehand, then you would want something like these, like the God hands, or just like the loose strips. But these break down pretty quickly. Like this is an 800 that already feels like it's like super slick, and I haven't even had these too long. And this is God Hand brand 800. And yeah, I mean, they're the only time I end up using these God Hand ones that are kind of like, I guess, freehand is if I like need to like get somewhere where I need to like wrap it around my finger or something. But other than that, these are what I go to right here, and they're still a little flexible, but they're amazing. And I actually use the Infinity branded sanding sticks for my regular sanding sticks as well, for my more like rigid sanding sticks, and those are really good as well too. So you can see these are the actual sanding sticks, and so these are obviously more rigid. And I got these, let's see, 400 through 1000 there, and then I think the next set is, let's see, 2000, 3000, 2000 through 7000. And same thing with these. I barely use these ones, like barely. These ones I use all the time, especially the 400. In fact, the 400 I ordered a whole nother, I think it was a 4-pack, maybe a 4 or 6-pack by itself of just the 400. So I'm hoping that Nick will get Infinity soon, because the Infinity stuff, Like if God Hand is the ruler of nippers, Infinity, in my opinion, is the rulers of sanding materials right now, because both of these just work absolutely amazing. So yep, that's what I use. I would recommend it to you guys. Unfortunately, Mecha Warehouse doesn't sell it right now, but hopefully Nick will eventually pick it up because they're awesome. So yep, those are the ones. This Infinity sanding sticks and Infinity sanding sponges is what you want to use. My recommendation, at least. Let's see. Motaka said I gotta pick up that kit. Yeah, man, this thing is awesome. I think it's gonna be a really nice painted kit. Godzilla in Japanese. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, tracking, brother. All right. Because I was like, what? How do you say this? Nike said, have you tried the Racer brand of sanding sticks? They're a Korean brand. The Razor. No, I haven't tried the Razor. I've seen the Razor. All of their stuff is a little bit kind of pricey for my particular taste. I would try it. The other brand that I really want to try that is also a Korean brand is this company called IPP. And you don't really see it that much. I don't think you really see it at all for a lot of the American builders. But if you watch a lot of the Korean builders, especially people like Genic, you'll see every once in a while he'll use IPP. And they also make paints. So I want to try to get my hand on the IPP stuff. But right now, as far as I can tell, there are no American distributors that sell IPP. So kind of sucks. Let's see. Lawrence said, I use the Infinity Sanding Sponge and Stick 2. They're absolutely amazing. Yes, absolutely. Edward, what's going on, man? Welcome to the channel. Otaka said, Nike, I just saw them come out with a black set of sanding sticks. Yeah, they've got like the glass file and everything. It'd be cool to try. I mean, I'm not opposed to trying it, but I think the one thing that they came out with that I was like super like, oh man, I really like that idea was the they call it the Void, which is like their duster, I guess. I don't know. I was more interested in it specifically for being like in the paint room to pick up like paint dust particles, because you know, like you pick up a lot of paint dust over time. So I was more interested in it for that, and I talked to them about it, and they didn't give me like a warm and fuzzy that it would do that very well. So that's why I didn't really mess with it. Like I said, IPP also makes paints. They're really good. Yep, same thing. Edward said, what are we working on tonight? So tonight I'm working on the SD Neo Zeong with the I just had a brain fart. The Sazabi on the inside. So that's what we're working on tonight. This is an SD kit. I love my SD kits. I don't know why. I actually got another SD kit that I just finished up this week. I finished up the video for, so look out for that. The Tall Geese. I think I showed that to you guys a couple weeks ago. And I've got an SD that I'm painting right now, and that is the Earthy SD. So this one will join the group at some point. So let me put these in order real quick. Oh, by the way, so Mina's here as well. She's over here to my left. You guys can't really see her.
Hey, show them the shirt.
And she's working on the what is that? The Real Great Tall Geese tonight. So, oh, so she wants me to show you guys this shirt, right?
I made it.
Let me back up so you guys can see it. Or here, let me do this. We'll do this screen for a second. So you should be able to see that, maybe. Let me see. I might have to stand up so you guys can see it. I'm like looking over here at the screen to see if you guys can see my shirt. So she is like in the process of making our own like custom shirts. We actually made this here in the house. So this is like the first one that we've made so far. It's got the actual color logo on it. So you know, I'm just kind of testing it right now to see how we like it, if we like it, you know, this, that, and the next. So what I'll probably do, I'm gonna test this one for a little bit, and you know, I just want to make sure it holds up in the wash and all that kind of good stuff. And then we might give a couple away. I'll probably give a full set to my patrons, to try out and help me test, make sure these things are actually decent. And yeah, so this is just the first test that we've done with making shirts at home. So, you know, I wanted to make some like really cool ones. Like, you know, if this works out, I want to get like my name on the back. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like Gunpla University on the shoulders or something like that. You know, we'll get more complicated once we know that this is actually a possibility. So yeah, look out for that. If you're on one of the patrons, you'll probably end up getting one anyways, just in the mail, just to help me test the shirts out. And even if you're not, I'll probably give one or two away on stream or something. C, E, F, G. I don't know about you guys. I like to put my runners in order so it's much easier for me to find stuff. That's the first thing I do is put all these runners in alphabetical order. All right. Boom. There we go. Ready to get started. Everything's in alphabetical order. Got my little box set up. And yeah, let's go ahead and start cracking on this thing. Let me see what else I missed. I gotta scroll back down now. I was showing everybody the shirt. Nike said, I have a thought about getting the Void for filtering out dust and paint particles. Yeah, I mean, that's what I wanted it for. I have cousins in Korea. Maybe I'll see if they can send me some of these things. Yeah, man, you definitely should. Her brother was in Korea. Matter of fact, if he does go back, we should probably put him to work. Yeah, we should probably go ahead and put him to work and have him ship stuff back. Let me see where we at here. Get this all set up. Let's see. Dan with the plan said, I want to get the Neo Xeon, but I just bought drill bits and pin vices. Yeah, I think this was probably, as far as SDs go, this was a little bit more expensive. I think it was like a $20 kit. So closer to that of a high grade as far as price. So still not too bad. Like you said, I've also been strangely itching for trying out the SDs again. I've been thinking about the SDCS kits. Yep, that's right. You asked me about some of them earlier, and some of those are cool. Some of those that you asked me about, Nike, I haven't built, so I can't really tell you. But there's a couple in there that I have built, and they're nice. So, and yep, Mina made a shirt. She's got the shirt thing going on. She's trying to make some shirts, so we'll see what happens. We'll give it a couple tests. And Mr. J Hound, what's going on, man? First time joining in, finally stopped by. Definitely appreciate you coming by, brother. Appreciate it. Edward said that the SD Toggies you finished looks awesome. Thank you so much. The video for that will probably be out in a couple weeks. I'm trying to get the so I think this week, just so you guys know, and you guys will be the first ones I'm telling this. So this week will probably be, I'm trying to get the video out for Spray Gunner this week. So tomorrow I'll probably be doing a lot of stuff with the stuff that Spray Gunner sent me. So hopefully that'll be Wednesday's video. Let's see here. And then afterwards I'll try to get the tall geese out. WR, I tried to group my runners in semicircle around me, mostly alphabetical order. Yeah, I mean, that works too. I mean, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I just kind of use the box and kind of lay them down from A to Z. Just so it's easier, you know, if I need B, I know I got to go like 2 runners in to get to B, you know. So whatever makes it easy for you. And Nike said for t-shirts, I find that the 60-40 blend is the best. 60% cotton, 40% polyester. It doesn't shrink as easily. I don't know what you use for this. I don't know, just some.
It's mostly cotton.
Just cotton. Yeah. I don't know. You guys will see. We'll send some out probably. If you're going to print stuff on shirts for sale, you need to get high quality t-shirt base. The 60-40 ratio is good. You also need to find a wholesale source to bulk purchase shirts. Yeah, I don't know how many of these she's gonna make. It might be like special edition, you know. That was all up to her. All right, let's get cutting here. Let me find some nippers. I think I'm gonna run with my Dispays tonight. I haven't used these in a while. My Dispay nippers. These are the 1.0s, 2.0s. I forget. These are pretty good. These are a good match for God hands, but they're about the same price. So if you're looking at Dispays versus God hands, they're pretty much the same thing. I would say Dispays are the closest thing to God hands I've found so far, but they're about the same price. So if you're gonna spend the same money, you might as well go ahead and get the God hands, honestly. But they're good nippers. So let's get cracking on this thing right here. What am I supposed to be cutting out? A10. Where's 10 at? See, 8. I don't even. Oh no, this is odd. Oh, 10. It's this little teeny thing right here. Jesus, I would have missed that. All right. So I don't know about you guys, but I like to cut out an entire page at once. That's how I usually go about doing things. I'll cut out that entire page, work that entire page, and then move on from there. And you know what? I'm forgetting this is an SD, so yeah, I don't even need nippers. What? You say it's ridiculous how big it is? This thing is gonna look slick though when I paint it. Watch. If I do a good job on this thing is gonna look hot. This will probably be my best SD if I really take my time on it. You guys think I should roll with the red on this when I paint this, or maybe I'll go for? Should I do a custom color? What do you guys think? Let's see what else is A6. Where's 6 at? 3, 8. Oh, here's 6. Let's see here. What we got going on in chat? Nike said, "Are you saying shirts might be limited edition?" Yes, potentially. Yeah, because I don't know how many of these we actually want to make. Victoria Champagne, I'm here, made it, and I'm subscribed. Thank you so much. Appreciate you stopping by and subscribing. Now's a good time to subscribe too. If you guys are new to the channel, by the way, we just hit our 1,000 subscribers a couple weeks ago. So if you check, look around on the channel, it's the second most recent video. We've got our 1,000 video. Go check that video out so that you can enter our giveaway that we've got going on. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, definitely go check that out. We've got a giveaway going on that is going to be finishes up on the 14th of August. So we've got a couple weeks left, but make sure you get in on that before it goes away. So let's see here. Wataka, I don't know if you have shown it in the past, but it would be cool to see your whole building station at some point. Have we? I think we've shown our old setup. Probably like a long time ago. Yeah, no, we'll do that. I'll definitely hook you guys up with that for sure. I think it's been a little while since we've shown, and we've kind of moved things around a couple of times too. she's laughing over here like, yeah. But what we have though, I'll just kind of explain it to you guys. I mean, I'm still gonna show you guys, but we've got like one of those long IKEA desks, and like I have half the desk and she has half the desk, and I've got like my little, what are these called? The little drawers. I forget what they're called. Yeah, we both got our own drawers on both sides of the table, and then normally when you guys see me do the YouTube videos, I film from the center of this desk. So just a little bit further over here. And then for painting, we actually have a whole nother room that we do painting in. So we don't do any painting in this room at all. And that's mostly because this room isn't just our build room, but it's also our like just kind of hangout room. And we paint with lacquer for the most part, which is toxic as hell. So yeah, definitely don't want that. What you need, babe? Your ginger ale? I think it's over there. It's way over there. It's like way over there. I'm on stream with the people though. Oh, Lord Jesus, you gonna fill in for me? All right. Sorry guys, gotta pick up the ginger ale. But yeah, we'll do a video so you guys can see the whole setup. And Dan with the plan said, oh wait, Nike said, you could buy the high grade of this. I have the, oh, you're talking about the high grade probably. So yeah, eventually I do want to get my hands on the big high grade of this. However, I'm kind of waiting until we move before I do that kit, because it's such a big kit. That thing is massive. You know, it's like a $500 kit. That's the whole reason I haven't built the Dendrobium yet, because I have the big Dendrobium. It's actually sitting over there in the corner, but I haven't built that yet either for the exact same reason. It's such a massive kit. But eventually, yeah, I would like to get my hands on that. We'll see though. It's an expensive kit. Dan with the Plan said, is the Sinanju compatible out of the box with the SC frame? No idea. That's a good question. I don't know. Let's pop it together a little bit and we'll see proportions wise what it's looking like. And that might give us a better idea. Jason and Dan with the Plan said, congrats on the 1K. Appreciate it. Lauren said, I found that the Infinity 1000 grit stick and 4000 sponge are great on cleaning up clear parts. I believe it. That's probably, yeah, I mean, I definitely believe that. It probably definitely brings the shine back out from having those nubs on there. Nike said it's way over there, Lord Jesus. He's making fun of me. Nike said the Perfect Xeon is also a huge kit. Jayhound said, any mobile suit out there you want a kit of? As far as like a kit that they don't currently have something out there, or something that I currently am looking to pick up and I haven't picked up yet. Which one? Let me see. Am I getting anything else off of B? Oh yeah. So we're grabbing all of this stuff off of B. Popping out everything that this whole page is gonna need. So we've got that. What is this? This is B8. Did I pop out the B8? 6. So we need these. Pop these out. Looks like this first portion is the Sinanju itself that we're popping together. So we got all the B stuff out. All right. So we got a couple of items on C. We're gonna pop out. Pop you out. I think that's it for C. I think it's just that piece. Oh wait, no, there's one more. C16 for the hands. We'll pop out these hands right here. What else? C15 and C11. So Jayhound says kit that I don't have right now. Is there a kit out? Oh, so you know what? There is a kit out right now, and it's a newer kit. I'm sure a lot of you probably might be interested in this kit. The new Gramps Beyond Global kit. That's probably the high grade that I have my eyes on right now. I know Nick got some in the other day, and I missed them. So I was kind of bummed about that. So I don't know. I'll have to wait until one pops up somewhere or something. Really, what I'm really like having problems with right now, guys, more so than really like having kits, because I have lots of kits that I'm like behind on. What I'm having a problem with right now is like paints. So like, even though the COVID thing is kind of like waning in some areas, and then it's also raging in some other areas, you know, the supply lines from Japan as far as like hobby supplies has still been kind of bad, and it kind of sucks, especially because like I need paints. You know, I'm finding that, you know, a lot of paints are starting to get really thin. You've got I needed some Gaia notes, can't find that anywhere to save my life. Some of the Mr. Hobby stuff is starting to run thin. Yeah, that part sucks. So if anything, that's really what I want right now is paint. Victoria said, don't have or want a remake of. Okay, so same question. So since we said don't have for Jayhound, let's see, want a remake of. If I could pick a kit to get an upgrade, it would probably be one of the Stardust Memories. Like, I would love to see them do a new GPO2. Like, I've got the old guy over there that I'm going to build at some point or another, but I would love to see a new version of that kit. But I feel like with Bandai, it takes a lot. Sometimes with Bandai, it feels like you have to pull teeth to get what you want. Because I mean, we'll get a new Gramps or a new Unicorn, you know, easy. But trying to get, you know, some of these other kits like a new GPO2, or everybody always says Master Grade, Kshatriya, of course. Everybody would love to have one of those. That stuff, I don't know. It just, I don't know. Bandai's weird about that. What I would really like to see Bandai do, and I know they just came out with a new Re 100, but I really want to see them expand on that Re 100 line. I think the Re 100 line, and I don't know about you guys, but me personally, I'm a big fan of that idea of having the Re 100s, because the whole reason that Bandai came out with the Re 100s was so that they could provide us fans with master grade sized kits that are more obscure, or kits that they don't really, you know, think that we as a fan base are going to dump a lot of money into, so they don't want to dump a lot of R&D into. So like there's a lot of kits out there that we could get as a Re 100, you know, quick, fast, and in a hurry, you know. So I would love to see Bandai really expand upon that and really start pumping out some Re 100s for us, you know. That's just me. So hopefully they'll do something with that line. Let me put this one over here, because these are kind of similar. Put these C's over here. Kind of get all these PC parts out. Then we got PC7. Got another PC7 there. And I think we're good. I know my way of building might be a little odd, but I like to pull everything out. All right, so here we go. So now I've got all of the parts for this pulled out. Let me give you guys a little light here. It looks a little dark on screen. How's that? Look a little better? That does look better? Yeah. I have to remember to turn the light up a little bit. All right, let's see what's going on here real quick before I start snapping this. Jayhound said, okay, so now what about a kit they haven't made yet? I want a, I can't pronounce this. I know what kit you're talking about, but I can't pronounce this properly, so I'm not going to butcher it. Or a Tequila Gundam Daniel Custom. So both of those would be awesome kits. If we're talking about a kit that they haven't built yet, that's a good question. What kit would I want that they haven't built yet? All right, I might have to come back around to that. I might have to think about that a little bit. Yeah. Nike said there's a Gaia Notes in Korea. Well, yeah. I need it over here. I need some Gaia Notes here, man. Come on, Nike. Why don't you you got family over there right now? You know, just give them a shout. Tell them to ship some Gaia Notes back, man. Especially some. What I really need is pink primer. That's what I need. Because I'm working on my my first resin kit. Should be here in a day or two. I got the, what is it called? The Miss, I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's called the Miss Zaku by Stickler Studios. Really, really cool. I don't know if you guys follow I don't know how to say his name. I just call him Ken. But Ken on Instagram. It's like Zuku Ken X. Super awesome resin builder for the most part. Or he does a lot of resin kits and lots of resin dress up kits. And it was that kit, the Miss Zaku, was a kit that I saw like a while ago that I really wanted, and I hadn't picked it up. And then I saw he got it, and you know, me and him just got to talking, and I was like, you know, screw it, he got it, so maybe he'll let me, like, you know, follow along with him, because this is gonna be my first resin kit, so maybe he'll let me join him, and like I'll do a little build together or something. I don't know. There's lots of talented builders out there that I try to talk to and, you know, learn new things from. Lots and lots of talented builders out there. So, yep. Let me see where we're at here. Jason said, guys, supposed to restock at the end of summer. Keep your eyes peeled. Damn, that's so late though. The end of summer. That's crazy. That's a cool little eye right there. I feel like this is like blown out now. Let me turn this down one notch. There we go. It was like all blown out. Yeah, the end of summer is so late. Man. Dan said, I like the DSSD red frames myself. Don't you have a red frame? Oh, you've got it. No, you've got one of the other strays.
Oh no, but I ordered the Red Dragon one.
Yeah, she ordered that Red Dragon, the P Bandai Red Dragon. I think it was like $80, guys. Gordon, what's going on, man? No worries. You're not late, man. You're right on time. I just appreciate you being here. Nike said the Exia version 2.0 would be great. It is. I feel like there's already a lot of Exias. I don't want to. I wouldn't want another kit that like we already have a lot of, other than like Gramps. Like, all right, you know, with Gramps, we know anytime there's a new line or something, we're gonna get a new Gramps. Yeah, you can't have too many Gramps, I guess. Yeah, you can't have too many Zaku's. Zaku's are hot. Can't have too many Zaku's, but let me see here. Hang on, I gotta get. There we go. That wasn't too bad. But yeah, you know, I think we have a good little selection on Exias already. Eduardo, I'm sorry. Beyond Global was delivered yesterday. Very nice. Hopefully I'll be able to get one soon. Victoria Seed, I need the Bolt Gundam to get a makeover. Oh yeah, that'd be hot. That'd be super hot. Gordon said Master Grade Death Scythe Verka. So I mean, so the regular one, Gordon, I guess not the hell. I mean, because now we have 3 Master Grade Death Scythes now, technically. Because we got the Glory of the Losers as well. So Mikey said the 00 or the 000 Gundam, the O Gundam would be nice. EW is Verka. Katoki designed them. Yeah, pretty much. Gumpla Day, good job, man. Thanks. I don't know what we're talking about, but thanks. Oh, the 1K? Oh, appreciate it, brother. All I saw was the good job, so I'm like, 4. Jason said Gaia Notes is going to restock in the US at the end of summer. Keep your eyes peeled. I feel like I already saw that for some reason. That sucks. Motaka said I started my build to build my Dendrobium, but stopped to learn how to airbrush. That kid needs paint because it's too plain out of the box. So which Dendrobium did you get? Did you get the 1 in 550th or the large Dendrobium? I've already built the small one, the 1 in 550th, which I think if you look in that little streaming thing that I've got going on down here in the bottom, you can actually see some photos of that from when I built that one. That was a really cool kit. I really enjoyed the little 550th. Really cool. Nike said, does Mina have the Gundam Stray Red Dragon? Yes, she ordered that last week. We have like a ton. I don't know who it was. Somebody asked in chat for Nick's stream if we had any kits or if people had any kits on order from P Bandai USA. Yeah, we have so many kits on order from P Bandai USA. It's actually kind of ridiculous. But they keep putting stuff out, guys. I need them to slow down. Like, they've been putting out just fire back to back to back to back. Why I feel like I'm missing that piece. Hold up. Let me see here. A 7, 4, 6. I took 6 out. Oh, it's this piece. It's a weird looking piece. Yeah, we've got a ton of kits right now on order from P Bandai, or from P Bandai USA. So I think the first order that we have, we've got, what is it? The Master Grade Castfuls Gundam coming in. So Gramps, but in Char's colors, essentially. We got 2 of those coming in. I forget, on one of those pre-order sessions, they had like a bunch of high grade, I'm having a brain fart. A bunch of crossbones. They had like 4 high grade P Bandai crossbones. I ordered 1 of each of those. I needed 1 of each. So we've got those. Then what? I think after that, the next cycle that we ordered on was the Gundam Wing custom kits. Like, so Heavy Arms custom, Tallgeese 3, Sandrock custom. Who else? I think that's it. So I think we ordered 2 Tallgeese 3. We ordered 2 Heavy Arms, I think. I want to say 2 Heavy Arms. Actually, I think we ordered 3 Heavy Arms. Because I ordered enough to complete my original Gundam Wing Master Grade set, as well as her Gundam Wing Master Grade set. But I also ordered enough for me to have some extras, because eventually, as my skills get better I want to go back and redo the Gundam Wing Master Grades, but I want to go through and paint them all as I get better with painting. So I ordered enough to have like an extra on hand. So, damn, this head is so big. That's dope though. That's pretty sweet. It's gonna be a cool looking kit. I'm not giving this one to you. I'm sorry. No. She's always trying to steal my SDs, guys. So the last 2 SDs that I've built were actually SDs that she was gonna throw away, just because I don't know, she got frustrated with them or something, I guess. And yeah, I saved those little suckers from the trash can, and then I painted them.
And I gave it to her.
No, oh yeah, then I gave it to her. Yeah, I gave her those because they were originally her kits that she was gonna toss. And I'm like, no, I'm not tossing these. These are good paint testers right here. But I think they came out pretty good. All right, so let's see. We're doing this, right? Got to do the orientation on this thing. So let me see here. How does this go? I gotta focus for a second. How does this go? Oh, okay. Here we go, I think. What are we doing here? Oh, so they want this to come like up in this socket here. That's weird. Okay, so they want you to put this in first, like that. Okay. So do that, and then they want, I think, like this. So this connects to that. There we go. Yeah, that was weird. Okay. Got it. All right. So then flip this around. This comes to this side. Let's see. So boom. Okay. There's our little torso coming together. By the way, guys, if you guys could give me a like on the video, appreciate it. And let me know what you guys are working on right now. I know Mataka said he's working on the Dendrobium, or he was working on it. You want to learn how to paint first? Let me back up a little bit. I missed a couple as I was snapping this together. So, Dan with the Plan said the civilian model red frames. I don't know if I'm familiar with those. Nike says the thing with the Gundam Exia is that we've been getting newer 00 kits, so a 2.0 for the Exia would benefit a lot if it used the new inner frame. This is true. I could see that for sure. And given that there's a lot of variants, Bandai would love the heck out of spamming out of the variants. Yeah, especially, I don't know if the Exia sells as good though as something like the Barbados. Like, I fully expect to see a lot more of the Barbados. Rollout Trans Am, repair one. Oh yeah, it's all, yeah. There's so many of them. And Mataka said he's building the big one. That's crazy, man. Send me some photos. So wait, so now you're learning how to paint, right? So or I guess you're learning how to airbrush. How's that experience been going for you? Ripdos, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Mataka said, yeah, I saw that one and it looks good. Gordon said, I'm building the big Dendrobium and it's huge, about 3 foot long by 19 inch tall by 19 inch wide. So that's crazy. So both Mataka and Gordon, y'all are both building the Dendrobium right now. So that's nice. I mean, like I said, I want to build it, but I'm kind of waiting until we move so that I don't have to box that thing. Like, even these guys that are back here now, I don't know how I'm going to box all these things when it comes to time. Yeah. She can't. She always wants to steal my my SDs. She doesn't try to steal my larger kits that I paint, but my SDs, she'll try to take them from me. And let's all encourage me to paint you a custom paint master grade heavy arms. Oh, really? So she's trying to get free work out of me, guys. You see that? I mean, I will, but I haven't even painted myself a master grade heavy arms. I guess I could do yours first. That way, if I jack it up, you know. You know, being first is not always best. You sure you want to be first? Huh? She said, yeah. Sometimes it's not good to be first. You know, it's like buying the first year model of a car. You got to be a little wary. There we go. Get that on there. I think this is going to be a sharp looking kit. Right here. Boom. Alright, so we got the head popped together. So now we need to get the rest of this body popped together. So we've got these to pop on the side here, like so. And we've got the arm pieces. These aren't my favorite connections for arms on SDs because you don't really get that much movement out of the arms. But I guess who's moving around the SD that much anyways, right? So let's see here. So we've got that popped in. So now we need to get this chest piece. Where did I put that chest piece at? Oh, here we are. This nice chest piece right here. Yeah, that's gonna look so cool. So I'm gonna have to do this all in. I'll probably do this in like some Gaia Notes gold, and then run some black enamel across it. That thing's gonna look so nice. Hopefully. This will be a good little test of my skill at this point in my Gunpla painting career. How many kits have I painted now? Probably. I'll probably paint maybe 10 kits by now. I feel like for the most part each one is better than the last, but I also feel like there's always some sort of mistake that I make. I haven't got to the point yet where I have built where I have painted a single kit where it's been like where I consider it to be flawless, you know. But hopefully that's what I'm striving for, is to get to that point. Ooh, this one's gonna be, this hand is like really tight up in there. That's gonna be interesting to paint. I think it's gonna end up scraping all this paint off, which is like a little bit of relief in between the parts, but that's okay. All right, let me see here. Minus Sandrock. Would you say minus Sandrock for?
Oh, because he said that.
Sandrock is awesome. She's always hating on Sandrock. I don't know what she has against Sandrock. Sandrock was great. She's over here making a little noise. I don't know if you guys can hear. Jess Beckner, what's going on? Not technically Gunpla, but the next one I'm building is an EVA Unit 00. I've heard Bandai's EVA models come out really good, so I'm excited. Yeah, I've been seeing people snap those together, and they've been looking really good. I'm not huge on the EVA stuff myself, but I will say that the kits that I've been seeing people put out for those have been looking really good. I'd love to see somebody do a custom paint job on one though, because so far I think all the ones that I've seen, everyone's played it very safe and done the stock colors of that. But oh yeah, by the way guys, don't forget to let me know what you guys think I should do on this guy. Should I do the stock red color, or should I maybe do a different color? I do think I want to do a candy coat, so I don't usually do too many kits that are gloss, but for this I think I am still going to do a gloss. I want it to be, you know, shiny and, you know, epic looking. I've got a couple different colors. Well, really, let me see, I'm trying to think here. I can make, right now with the colors that I have, I can make a candy red, blue, yellow, purple, and I think a green. I think those are the candy colors that I can make right now. So, or maybe you guys think I should just stick with the standard red color. But I think a custom color on this thing would look kind of sexy. Let me see. All right, so we're moving on to the next page. So here's what we got so far. Got our head and our two arms here. Oops, let me move that down so you guys can actually see it better. All right, there. So moving on to the next piece, and this eye is actually movable in there. So the only thing is I don't see, there's no way out here on the outside though to move it. Oh, you know what? Oh, I see. That's dope. So it actually, when it clips down into the body, you turn the head and the eye will move on its own. You guys see that? Let me see. I'm trying to turn it. You can see it kind of moving there on the inside. Damn, I need more like light. There you guys. You can kind of see it there. That's super sweet. I like that. Cool. Because I was just getting ready to say, I saw where it could move, but there's no way to like pop that head open or to do it. So very cool. Let me see. Before I pop this out, let me see what we got. Motaka said those are the next set of RGs that I can pick up. Motaka says candy. Yeah, I think candy, I've done a couple candy coats before. And I think the last one that I did was like one of the little Zaku heads. But I think I want to do candy on this thing. So do a nice like gloss, a nice it's like glossy enough that you can like see your reflection. You know what I mean? That's how glossy you want it to be. A nice candy, you know, you can see your own reflection when you look in it. So that's what I'm going to be going for. I just don't know what color. You know? I think in my brain, I'm feeling like I'm feeling like I would want to do like a teal. I haven't seen anybody do a candy teal. Have you?
Like candy green I did, but I'm open that too.
Yeah, I've seen. I mean, but that candy green that you did is very. It's like a forest green. It's a very hardy green. You know what I mean? I was thinking more like a teal, like in between a blue and a green, kind of lighter, almost like on the baby side of things. But I think I would need to custom mix some colors, some clear colors in order to get that to work. You guys let me know what you think. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yes, kind of like a Tiffany color. But I feel like Tiffany has a little bit more green in it. You know? Has a little more green. I don't know, you guys tell me. I feel like okay, well maybe you're right. Teal I guess is kind of close to the green spectrum. In my brain though, I guess I'm kind of feeling like a little bit closer to the blue. But either one I think would look really cool. Yeah, I mean, Jess says teal would be awesome. Yeah, I think teal would be good. And I haven't seen any other kits that I can think of that have had a candy teal. So I've seen teal out there on people's kits, right? But they're always matte coated. You know what I mean? So this would actually be a high gloss. I'm talking high gloss. Like you want to be able to look in this thing and have the kit looking back at you. That's how shiny it needs to be. Let me see, popping out all the pieces here for this particular page. So I can get this one done. Man, I might have to start building SDs on stream. Cause you know when I build larger kits, I don't get shit done. What you mean we know? You're not supposed to agree with me. You're just supposed to be like, oh, you're supposed to comfort me or something. Huh? Doing this badly. Yeah, no, I get caught up talking to everybody. So I usually don't get too much work done on stream. Compared to Nick. Nick gets like a ton of work done on stream. I'll be sitting there watching him and he's building like high grades and real grades and stuff. And he gets master grades. He gets a lot done on stream. I don't get hardly anything done on stream. All right, did I break everything out for this page? I think so. I think we're good to go on this page. But yeah, see, I already got like, yeah, this is gonna be a big kit. This is just the SD itself, and we still got to pop together the Neo Zeon itself, which is probably twice the size of the kit. So let's see here. Pop this in here. I'm about to be careful when I go to take this apart to paint it. I can just feel this thing is kind of, yeah, this is going to be, this foot That's gonna be fun. Gotta be careful taking that apart. Alright. Pop that one in. So we got our feet there. Let's see, we want to be 3 and 4. So that's these right here. It's only telling me to do one, but I go ahead and just do both sides at the same time. Get it over with. Got that leg and this leg. Then we need to put a poly cap on the bottom of these. So let's see here. You're almost done with that tall geese too, ain't you?
Yeah, but the backpack is like complicated.
It's complicated. Oh, well, the backpack is part of the best looking parts of the tall geese. There we go. Got both our legs there. Alright, we're gonna do, okay, so these are 2 legs. We're good on those. Oh, so we gotta pop these into our feet here. So there we go. Boom. I think that's the right direction. Did we go the right direction? Or did I go the wrong direction? Did I go the right direction? Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah. Did I? I don't know. This shit looks weird. Hang on, let me see. Every once in a while, guys, you gotta refer to the photo. Sometimes, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes can't tell if you put it on backwards, so just look at the picture. Let's see here. They got no, and of course there are no pictures of this part of the leg that I'm looking for. Yeah, I think it's the right direction. Yeah, I think we're good. I don't know. We're definitely backwards. Yeah, we're backwards. Hold up. Yeah. See, that's why sometimes you just gotta. There we go. Yeah, sometimes the pictures aren't the best quality. There we go. All right, now we're good. Got it. Got it. All right. So let me finish snapping together these legs real quick, and then take a look at chat. And oh yeah, so let me just remind everyone. So if you guys do pick up anything at Mecha Warehouse, always feel free. You can use our code GU10 to get yourself 10% off. I know Nick runs that live 10 code that's live for the duration of the stream, but our code will also get you 10% off, and it's live all the time, 24/7, 7 days a week. And plus, anytime that you use the code, it does directly help the channel out. And same thing goes for some of my fellow Mecha Warehouse sponsorees. So make sure you guys check some of those out. We have, I think at this point now, we've probably got like, there's probably like maybe 8 of us, 7, 10, maybe 10 of us, maybe, of sponsored Mecha Warehouse builders. All of them are like super good builders, very talented people. Let me see if I can run through them. I'm gonna plug all of them real quick. And if you guys go over there, just tell them GU sent you. Just tell them I sent you guys over there. Say hi. So you've got, for YouTube, we've got myself, we've got Justinius Builds, we've got Vandro, who Vandro's more on the Instagram side, but she has a YouTube as well. For the YouTube side, who else do we have? We also have Zero Network, who just kind of started doing YouTube videos. Man, this is like a hard snap. I don't know if you guys heard that, but this is like a hard snap. Hard snaps always scare me because it's like, man, that's going to be a pain in the ass to take apart. And I think that's what this is going to be. This is going to be a pain. Crap. All right, so I'm going to have to deal with that. Let me see, who else? So we got Vandrew, Justinius Builds, Zero Network just started on YouTube. We've also got the Funko Cop, who's actually been on stream with me before we had him on the channel. And then on our Instagram side, we've got Big Daddy Gundam. And we've got, who else? Studio 7 Gunpla. Am I missing anybody else? Who else am I missing? Studio 7. I'm trying to think. Am I missing anybody? I feel like I'm missing some people. All very talented builders, though. If I think of anybody else that I'm missing, I'll let you guys know. But all very talented builders. And yeah, just be sure to check everybody out. Show some love. Nickel. Did I say Nickel Models? Can't forget Nick. Nickel Models. All right. So we've got that together. Oh, we got to put this on. So now what I'm going to show you guys. We're going to go through this process real quick together because this snap was very, very hard. When I snapped that together, that was a really hard snap. So those type of snaps worry me on kits that I know I'm going to be painting because that's indication that it's going to be very difficult to take this kit apart. So because of that, we're going to go ahead and deal with that now, even if that means we have to break something loose. But usually I can tell before snapping something together whether or not it's going to be a pain in the ass to take apart later. And if it is, then I'll go ahead and deal with it at that point. But I didn't. This one kind of got away from me. I didn't think it was going to be that hard of a snap. So in order to deal with that, I'm not going to snap this one together yet because I don't want to have the same problem. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to cut these two male pegs here in half so that we get less contact here, and thus it won't hold as well. So when I'll be able to actually pull this apart, because right now for this one's feeling like this is going to be a pain in the ass. I'm gonna have to like try to pry something up in here or something in order to get this one apart from this. So let's go ahead. What I'm going to do is, so as you guys can see here, this is a good tip for you guys if you plan on taking your kits apart, right? So what you want to do is, you see how you have this male peg here? And here, let me bring you guys closer down on in here. There we go. I think I can get you. There we go. Boom, look at that super view. So you see right here how you have this male peg. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut this male peg in half. And what that's going to do is, now when I go to insert this peg into this female peg here, right? Whereas normally this peg would make contact with the female all the way around, now it's only going to make contact with the half of this peg that I leave on. So it's going to make it still sit in there. It's just not going to sit in there as firmly, and it's going to be much easier to pull out. So the way I'm going to start this off is I'm going to start off using these nippers here, and I'm going to try to chop off half of it just like that. And you see I cut it at an angle. You see? And the reason I did that is I still want this side to touch. I just don't want there to be as much contact here. So there'll be enough that it'll fit inside of here and still stay in there without just falling out, usually, most of the time, 99% of the time. But it also won't be in there so tight that I can't pull it apart. So we'll do the same thing on this one. And that's also, you notice I'm not using my God hands or anything for this, because you will break God hands. These are some Mr. tools with a nice thick blade. So there's no worry in these breaking. See, I'm gonna get halfway on there just like that. I'm doing this one the opposite direction. I cut it off just like that. So now that will go in there, but it won't grab as badly. It shouldn't grab as badly. And once I paint this and I'm ready for it to go in there permanently, I can go ahead and put glue in there to help me do that. So now this goes in there, but you see, much easier to get apart. But you can still put it in there, and you can even still hear it snapping. See that? So that's in there. It's not falling out. However, it comes off still. So that is a pro tip. I would say definitely use that. That is definitely a helpful tip. So now I've got to fight with this thing to get it apart. And so we're going to start off with I think I just released a video on these two. I think this week. I think it was this week that I released that video. The wave part separator. Yeah. Or hang on, let me check in chat real quick, and then we'll try prying this sucker apart. It's gonna be a pain. Let's see. Motaka said I seen them on New Type HQ for 52. I just saw one unit 00 come out. Yeah, I think they did just come out. If Gordon Bill says candy baby blue with white details. Ooh, that would be hot. For this candy baby blue with white details, like a cloud. That would be hot. Let's see. Oh yeah, you put in the code. No, Mutaka, it is not a one-time use code. You can use it as many times as you want to. It's active 24/7, 365. You can use it all day long. Oh, you already said that. I didn't realize that. Jayhound said, "What are my 5 favorite mobile suits?" Okay, so I'd have to say for my 5, and no, Heavy Arms is not part of that category. Definitely not. Heavy Arms is cool, but he's not part of that. I'm not a hater. He's alright. He's just not, he ain't top 5. So top 5. So definitely Wing. I definitely have to give one of those spots to Wing Zero. Just from being a 90s kid and growing up in America. I'd probably give another one to the Zaku Kai. I don't know why, but I'm a really big fan of the Zaku Kai. I was actually really upset that Bandai made the Zaku Kai a Re 100 instead of a Master Grade, which I thought was ridiculous. What? Yeah, the Zaku Kai. For some reason I love the Zaku Kai. I know, but it's as far as like favorite mobile suits, like I don't know, the Zaku Kai has some on-screen presence, I think. So that one's definitely in there. Crap, man, this is gonna be like such a pain in the ass to get apart. Let's see who else is in there. Probably, I would probably say the Stamen is probably up there on my list. The GPO3 Stamen. Crap, guys. This thing.
Gonna be a pain in the ass 'cause you've been saying.
Hey, this thing is gonna be.
Wait, what is it?
Oh shit. Yeah. Damn. All right. So we're gonna cut these down right now. So let's see. So I got those two. Who else? Oh, definitely the new. The new is a sexy. I think the new is in a lot of people's top group. Let's see who else. Top 5. So I've got Sandrock. I can't. I don't. Sandrock. Hey. Keep your ejections down over there, okay? What you gonna be sick for? I was a fan of Sandrock growing up, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I thought Sandrock was dope. Sandrock was the only one. Well, maybe not. He was. How was he useless? Sandrock was the only one. What did he do? What did he do?
All he had was an army.
Oh my God! Here we go. You just mad? You're just mad because he had a full squad. Catra was the only one that had his own squad. Because they didn't have no friends. They were all loners. Okay, they couldn't have any friends. All right. Who wants to be lonely? Nobody. Okay. Yeah, you just mad he had his own squad. Plus, I mean, as much as people hate Catra actually made Wing Zero. If it wasn't for Catra, there would have been no Wing Zero. Mind you, but Gundam Wing probably would not have been just fine without Wing Zero. So yes, maybe it would have been just fine. I'm talking about his contribution to the show. Catra's. Yes, he did. He made Wing Zero. If it wasn't for Catra, there would have been no Wing Zero.
I'm talking about Sam.
Facts.
I'm not talking about what he did.
Well, so what? Just the kid.
I'm talking about his mobile suit himself. What did his mobile suit ever do?
What are you talking about? Okay. So what did Sandrock do? That's your question?
Yeah.
So what did Heavy Arms do?
No, don't be trying to.
No, but I mean, if we're gonna have this conversation, guys, right? This should be a two-way street, right? Right, guys. So what did Heavy Arms do? Well, Sandrock brought the pilots together. Sandrock also because he was the first one to like be like, yo, we shouldn't be fighting each other.
Oh my
We
God.
should, you know what I'm saying? And that's how they became a squad. That was Sandrock did that. Sandrock, hang on. Battle wise, he killed lots of stuff. Sandrock was a monster. He was the only, I mean, other than I'll give a little bit to Shenlong and Ultron. They were kind of up close and personal kits or suits as well. But Sandrock was, in the trenches. You know what I mean? But also, let's keep going with Sandrock, okay? Sandrock was the only kit to show sentience other than Wing Zero with the Zero system. Sandrock was the only Gundam without the Zero system to show sentience. That's true. See, look, thank you, Jess. He deserves some respect. He deserves some respect. Thank you, Jess. Now, mind you, all of the Gundams got the Zero system in them after a while. But yeah, Sandrock was the only one to have sentience on his own. Because remember, he was getting ready to, Catra was getting ready to self-destruct, and like Sandrock.
It's been so long since I watched the
Oh my god.
It's been like since I was a kid.
So see, you don't even know what you're talking about.
I just remember Sandrock being like a chump.
He was not a chump. I'm so glad we got this thing apart. I thought I was gonna really struggle to get that thing apart. Yeah, Sandrock, he does deserve a little bit more respect. Now, mind you, I think Sandrock gets downplayed because Catra wasn't like the coolest pilot, And I'll say that he definitely wasn't like the coolest pilot. Duo.
Maybe if they change, maybe it's the pilot that's messing me up. Maybe if they changed Catra to a different pilot, it would have Sandrock.
Yeah, maybe he would have been cooler. But if you just look at Sandrock was actually kind of beastly. Like,
Yeah, you're right. The mobile suit is fine.
Yeah.
I think the pilot that makes it kind of shitty.
yeah, I mean, he was, Sandrock was out there doing his thing.
Okay, so you agree with me then that Catra was kind of
I'm not gonna say Catra was I'll say from a coolness perspective of like, I mean, we were all in high school, red-blooded males and stuff. I mean, from a coolness perspective, all right, Catra probably wasn't like the coolest kid, everybody else was cool.
So pretty much he pretty much
Except for Troa. Troa wasn't cool either.
No, Troa was cool.
No, Troa was not cool.
At least Troa
Troa
did
was
buy his
not
friends.
cool.
Troa did not buy his friends. Catra
Guys,
probably bought his friends.
hear me out on this. And this is not like a sexist thing or anything, but in my experience, I found that the only people that really, really dug Troa were the girls. None of the males dug Troa like that. Because Troa was not cool. He wasn't cool. He wasn't cool. Hero was cool. No. Hero was cool. Duo was cool. Right? The two of them, they were cool. Troa was kind of like, Troa's like, this emo kid. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, like he don't want to talk to nobody. He's in there, trying to die in the circus and stuff. Like, Troa was not the cool kid of the show. Yeah, he was going through, and see, that's the type of thing that would attract females, right? Like the whole like bleeding heart type thing. Like who said that? That was Wu Fei that said that in the show. Even Wu Fei had a coolness factor to him slightly, not as much as Hero and Duo. You know what I'm saying? Hero was sitting there like putting bones back in the sockets and stuff. Like that's cool. You know what I'm saying? He just fell off a building and like lands in the sand and puts his bone back in. That's cool. Duo comes down with like this little spinning helicopter thing. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Troa is like walking around like, I don't know, Troa walking around like somebody shot his dog. The whole show, he was looking like somebody shot his dog.
But Troa can defend himself.
Everybody could defend themselves.
Catra had to buy people.
Who do you have to? He didn't have to buy those. He didn't. He didn't buy them. He didn't buy them. That was like they were like part of his.
He bought those friends.
Yeah, his family was rich, but like they were, they were just part of his team. Like,
But the team called him Master. He bought them.
okay, I mean,
Thank you.
I mean, that's just part. That was just part of their culture. Okay,
Not no culture.
that was part of their culture.
Whatever.
Not like you know he was keeping them under his house or something. Like they were still his friends.
So you tell me.
Oh, by the way, guys, so I'm gonna cut this one in half too, real quick, just so that this doesn't cause me any problems later. I'm gonna cut this guy in half. Go ahead, I'm listening to you.
So that whole show was like, it won't like
The bomb.
old school or whatever. Okay, they're calling him master, obviously because why are they calling? Is it probably because he bought them?
No, he didn't buy them. They were
He
just.
bought his friend.
He was all right. So no, okay, it's like this. The reason they were calling him master, right,
Alright, go ahead.
was because in that part of the world in the series, Catra and his family were more akin to nobility. The same way that like how like they call the queen, like
Well, Relina and
they called her
Relina
princess.
master, but just like you have
The-
Prince Henry,
hey.
stuff like that, you ain't calling people master.
We can't do anything about his honorary title. That was just his title. You know what I'm saying? That was his title that he had with his squad. I don't know. But not like they were like, no.
It's not like
no.
he was part of royalty.
He was, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he was part of nobility for that part of the world that they were in, which was like the Middle East somewhere.
But you didn't hear anyone else calling like Relina and then master.
Because that's not the honorary title that she held in her part of the world. That just wasn't part of her thing.
I don't know, I still think he bought them.
You know what I'm saying? There we go. See, I can take that off nice and easy. And then I'll be able to glue this. Oops.
That's kind of crazy because at the end, Catherine and Phil were like best friends.
They were best friends, like, not even at the end of the series.
I'm just saying it's not
They
weird.
were like best friends, like, probably. Nah, I think it was a good match, though, because Troy was the one that was like, I don't need friends or I don't have any friends. And Catra was kind of like the exact opposite, which is like, hey, we should all be friends. You know what I mean? So I guess it kind of made sense. No? Yeah.
I think Troy would have been fine. I think Catherine was desperate because
Troy would have
he
died.
couldn't buy Troy, so he had to like do something.
Mr. J Hound says Rufai had to be a beast. That boy didn't fight any weaklings or women. That's right. Rufai, I thought, did have a little bit of coolness factor to him,
Yeah, we said it was actually cool.
but he wasn't as cool as Troy. Or
Thank you. He wasn't as cool as Troy.
no, we've been talking all this nonsense about Troy. It's that it slipped out, guys. You guys already know Troy had absolutely no coolness to him whatsoever.
He said the truth.
No.
Yes.
I mean, so since you asked me the question,
I don't remember.
you don't remember?
It's been so long since I watched that show. Like, I don't remember. All I remember is the mobile suit Samrock is cool. I mean, I like the mobile suits, but I just don't like the pilot. Patrick to me was very annoying. Like, it's like he like cried every time.
Should he cry?
He pretty much was the only one in there from my memory that would cry about stuff.
When did he cry?
Like he cries about like peace and stuff.
Oh, so no, he did. There was one time he cried.
I just said that.
And what you know what time that was? Look, guys, she's gonna feel real bad here in a second. So let me see if you guys remember. Does anybody here in chat remember the one time that Catra cried in the Gundam Wing series?
Did somebody die? I can't remember.
Huh? He did cry one time.
I can't remember if somebody died or.
Let me see if anybody remembers. I'll be curious to know. See who what the responses are. I don't think I think that was the only time he cried though. It wasn't like a ongoing thing.
Yeah, but he whined. He did whine.
I mean, they were in the middle of a war.
Yeah,
So.
but he was the only one that whined. Anybody else whined. You didn't hear Troa or Luffy or
Well, Taka said it's been years since he saw that series.
Yeah, like. Nobody else was crying and whining.
Well, again, Troy was like emo, like so he had no feelings. But
Emo than like a crybaby.
just so that we're clear, the one time that Catra cried was when his dad died.
Well, that's understandable.
Oh, so now it's understandable.
Yeah, if anybody's
You were just saying all that. Now it's understandable, huh?
But he whined a lot.
He didn't whine. He didn't do a bunch of whining. I don't even know if you were watching the same TV show. You must have been watching the abridged version.
No, he whined a lot about the kissing stuff.
So did Relena.
Rolena's a chick.
Oh my God. So it's okay for her.
Yeah, she's a girl. Like, of course, like girls are more emotional.
Okay, and Chora was emotional. Well, no, he was the
Just
exact
said Chora
opposite.
was emotionless.
He was emotionless. All right, here we go. Senanju is built. I think that's it for this guy. And then we get to move on to the Stein, or the Stein. No, the actual Museum. Boom, there we go. There is our Senanju. He's kind of backpack heavy, which I guess is to be expected. He's got this large thrusters on his back. Bless you. Let me pull you guys up a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. There we go. So yeah, there's our Senanju. All snapped up.
Oh, you finished that?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I thought you were something.
Oh no, yeah. I just finished the Senanju itself. Yeah. But yeah, he can't really stand though. I mean, well, he can a little bit. If you try to put these thrusters up though, I don't know if he'll actually. Oh, there he goes. For a second there, I didn't think he was gonna stand. Okay. Well, yeah, you can kind of get him to stand. So yeah, there's our Senanju itself. And let's see here. I imagine it's gonna take us into the next piece now. Let's see, 14. We need to go to 15. Let's see. Or actually, no. So it actually ends there and it starts all over from 1. So you go 1 through 15, steps 1 through 15. And then, oh wait, no, there's a couple more. There's a couple more. So wait, so no, we got a couple more steps. He's not completely done. He's got a couple propellant tanks we got to snap on real quick. So let's see here. I thought that was it. So no, he's still got his propellant tanks, as well as a couple weapons here before he's finished. Yeah, I'm excited for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make this one my best SD yet. Best one yet, hopefully. We'll see. And let's see here. So pull out these real quick. Let's see, C runner, C runner, C runner, A runner. So we've got some nice little effect parts here as well that came with this thing. Right here, these like blue little blades. Yeah. So we got these are gonna pop out. And let's see, A. So we also got the shield. Forgot about the shield. I always forget about all these extra weapons. What's that? That's right, because you're going to paint that Toggies, right? I think it'll look good. You just got to take your time. You haven't built that many, or you haven't painted that many kits yet.
No, I've just been like not motivated. But
18,
after watching you paint like the Toggies, the baby one,
oh, the baby Toggies?
it like inspired me.
Yeah, I think the baby Toggies came out pretty good. I forgot that I did release pictures of that. Yeah, I think that one's a decent little video. So I've been working on my video editing skills as well. Just trying to, you know, constantly get better. So in the SD Toggies video that'll come out probably in a week or two. That's the first video that I've actually done any color. What is it called? Color matching or color. I forget what it's called. Essentially what it is color correcting. Jesus Christ. Yeah, color correcting. It's the first time that I've done any color correcting. So if you watch some of my older videos, sometimes it's really hard to get the colors right. So like even right now, as you guys look on the screen, you know, there's a lot of white that's being pushed into this image. So like my hands look really white, or you know, parts of this look really, really bright, but it doesn't look like that obviously live. So, you know, when I color correct, essentially I'm going through and trying to bring these colors to look a little bit closer to how they actually look live. So hopefully that will lead to a better viewing experience for you all when you guys are watching the videos. So we'll see. Once that video comes out, like I said, it's the first one that I've done is on the SD Tall Geese. So when his video comes out, you'll be able to see that color correction in action, and hopefully you guys like it. And if not, just let me know. I'll try to make it better. Constantly trying to get better, so not just in building, but in my video editing skills too. I'll tell you what, I'm really hyped for that first my first resin kit. I can't wait for that thing. Jayhound says, how do you feel about the SD Sengoduken line? So yeah, that's actually the sand line that this Tall Geese is from. I think up to now I've built three of them from that line, 3 or 4 of them. I actually think they look really cool. There's a couple of them that I think are done, that are a little overdone. Can't think of their names off the top of my head, but I'll say both of the Tall Geese ones that I've seen, both the Tall Geese 1 and the 3 look amazing. The I did the Ultron one, and I built the Ultron one, and then I kit bashed it into a frame arm girl, and that one came out really good. But I liked that one really good just as a SD kit. So for the most part, I think they've been really, really cool. And I like the fact that it's something different, you know, instead of just like the same old thing. Let me see, F114. Let's pull this one out. There we go. Anything else for this side? F114. 5. Okay, I think that's it from this one. One thing I do want to do here probably soon, and I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I've seen a couple people where they take like an SD's head and they put it on a high grade body. I think that actually looks pretty slick. For some reason, they look really kind of cool. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it kind of looks like a bobblehead, but they look really cool for some reason. So I definitely want to try one of those soon. I don't know which one I'm going to try it with. I just saw, I think it's Studio 8. I think Studio 08S, who also, it was the maker of my Gunpla University water slides. He just did one, I think, and that thing looked really, really slick. So I do want to do one of those here soon. Jayhouse says, I want the Tall Geese 3 one. Yes, that thing looks slick with the blue. I think that thing looks really, really sharp. And he says, or the Sunshine Strike Rogue. I haven't seen that one. He says, I have the Death Scythe and the Sun Sea Astray in my backlog. I haven't seen either one of those ones either, but I'd be interested in seeing the Death Scythe one, since I already did the Ultron one, and that one came out really good. I'd be interested in seeing that Death Scythe one. I don't know, somehow or another, I've just gotten into building more SDs. Like, there was a time where all I built was master grades. And then after I started the channel, more and more people were like, oh, well, you know, you should check out some of the newer higher grades. And I was like, all right, yeah, you know, maybe I'll check out a high grade or two, and I'll build a high grade just like alongside whatever master grade I'm currently working on. And then somewhere along the way, that became a thing. So now I have like lots of high grades as well as master grades, and now I'm painting on my high grades. And now it's gotten to the point where I'm like painting everything. I can't remember the last time I just snapped a kit. I think everything gets painted now. Yeah, which is cool, but it also makes all my projects take a little bit longer. Because there were kits that I would just like snap just to snap. But now everything gets painted. So things take a little bit longer than they used to for me. Let's see here. William Wams, what's going on, man? Welcome to the channel. Those SD high grades are fun. Just alter the length of the arms and legs just a little to give the alterations a little pop. Nice. Yeah, they look super slick. So I think I'm gonna try one here soon. So I appreciate the alley oop on that. Because I think I'm gonna try one here shortly. I'm not building this piece yet. We're not there yet. We're building this piece. So take out the handle. Yes. And let's see here. So this goes like this. Boom. Like that. Then we've got this piece. So there's the gun for our little Sananju right there with the fold out handle that doesn't want to fold out. Come on, there we go. That thing is in there tight. Jesus. Is it on the right way? Yeah, it's on the right way. Man. Alright, so it doesn't go down any further than that. I thought it was going to pull all the way down, but I guess not. This is as far down as it comes. There we go. Alright, so there's our little rifle for our Sananju. Put that off to the side. Now we got these two pieces for the bazooka. So these pop together, it looks like. And then we've got this front piece. Which, let's see, how does this go on? This goes like that, looks like. Yep, I think. Yeah. No, maybe. Oh, so we've got this little. How does this go? What the hell? Oh, okay. So we've got this little scope that goes up there. Oh, I see. So it goes like that. So I guess when you want to actually use this, you pull this off and put it in. Or, yeah, when you don't want to use it, rather. Alright, cool. We've got that built up. Now we've got our little saber-like things here. Pop these together. These have little ridges on them. So, there's one there. I don't know, I guess I would have to change these colors too. If I go and do a custom build on this thing and I change the color, maybe I would change the color of these too. So like a light blue or something. I don't know, some of the Neo Xeon stuff you can really make like awesome looking stuff out of. You can really customize the hell out of them and make some really good looking stuff. Alright, so then we've got our shield. We're going to put this little peg in here. Wants me to put on a sticker, but of course I'm skipping the sticker since we're going to paint this bad boy. So we'll just leave it just like that. Got my two blades here. Those are done. So now it looks like we're pretty much done with the Sananju itself. So it looks like the rest of this is all for, or getting ready to be all for the Neo Xeon itself. I can't wait to pop that thing together. We only got like 20 minutes left of stream left. I'm kind of sad that I didn't get a chance to get that far yet, because I think that part's gonna look epic. But I'll put some pictures on Instagram for you guys once I get it all popped together. Alright, so we got these two little hooks here that allow us to put these sabers on the shield. So we need to put these together real quick. So let me see here. Try not to jack this up. Is that right? Hold on, guys. This got like a real teeny photo. I gotta focus on this bad boy for a second so I can figure out what it wants me to do. Alright, so I've got this piece like this, and it wants to go like that. No. Yeah, sometimes, you know, you gotta really look at the page for a second to get the orientation right. I think that that's correct. Yeah. We're about to find out. So does that? No, that can't be like that. Oh, so maybe it's like that. Is that how we get our blade coming out? That doesn't look right to me though. I think that this is backwards. Huh? What was wrong? It's alright. Just happy little accidents, right? Let me see here. I think... No, that can't be right. Alright, so this one's confusing me. Let's see here. Confusing. So, you've got the bar like that, right? Shit. Yeah, this thing is confusing. Okay. I think I finally figured it out. Sometimes it'd be like that. You can build a million kits and then every once in a while it could throw you a curveball. Alright. So I think... Boom. Alright. I think we got it. Like that. This is the peg for the shield. There we go. Okay. Yeah. You know, every once in a while you get one of those. You gotta stay in focus for a second. Mr. J. Hound said, I really like that Chinese woolward motif. I don't really care about the SDs. I didn't really care about the SDs before that. Yeah, I mean, it is really cool that they did like the whole like warring states thing for those. I dig it. All right, so let me see here. So now we've got our gun and our bazooka here, and it looks like the bazooka or the gun can actually merge with the gun somehow. Yes, no. Okay, so I see what it is. So this part kind of sucks, right? One thing I dislike about some kits, I love kits that you can store all the pieces on the kit, but unfortunately that doesn't seem to be the case on this kit. So in order to store this gun as part of the bazooka here, you've got to take off that front piece, but then you can link them up like that. So still kind of cool. I like that, but I wish you could keep this front piece on there, but you have to take that off in order for it to go on there. So yeah, oh well. That's just how it is sometimes. So I'm not sure what this does. What does this do? Okay. But yep, that looks like pretty much it for our Sinanju, who's all snapped together. That's all of it for him. So he is fully done. And there he is. I know you guys can't see him like that, but yeah, he's got that nice little eye gimmick in there, which is really cool. So as you turn the head, the eye turns, which is really slick. I like that. He's got the little yellow eye. I'd probably change the color of that too, if we decide to, or if I decide to do a custom paint color on this guy. And then he's got the bazooka with the rifle attached to it, and the shield with the blades too. So, and you can even, it looks like you can even go ahead and connect these together if you wanted to, and get you like a double-sided beam saber going on. So that's cool. And then I guess when you're not using the beam effect parts, you can actually take these off, take the beam off, and then just kind of it'll actually store here on the back of the shield. So that part's nice. And did they give you a place to store the weapons on the back of the shield? Oh yeah, it looks like they do. So it looks like you can store this on the back of the shield. Oh, maybe this thing is going to redeem itself here in a second. Did they give you a place to store that extra piece? I don't think so. But it does look like you can store the actual bazooka part here on the bottom of the shield. I think right here. looks like. But you can't store both that piece and the bazooka. So let's try that out real quick. I just want to see what that looks like. So you have to kind of break this down. Take that out. I guess you take these off. I have to take the beam effect parts off. And it looks like we can actually store this bad boy right here. Boom. There you go. That's actually pretty slick. I like that. It'd be even slicker if I could still get the beams on there too. Can I still get the beams on there? Oh snap. They don't fit on there well, but they they do fit on there. That's kind of cool. So yeah, there you go. So that is our SD Sinanju. Looking cool. And so now I get to move on to the actual Neo Xeon, which is about to be sweet. Mr. J-House said, chat's slow. What's everybody working on? Gelgog almost snapped up over here. Yeah, chat is slow tonight. Yeah, and we've got like the normal amount of people in here.
I think maybe some people are building and they're just, you know, trying to listen to. That's what I do sometimes. Sometimes I'll play the live one and just
Yeah, that's how we are as well. So a lot of times we'll just like kind of sneakily just be sitting in somebody's stream. And I won't say anything the whole time I'm in stream, but I'll just be sitting there listening. Sometimes it's nice just to hear somebody else talk as they're working on stuff, you know. Omataka's working on that PG RX-78, the Gramps. That I think I still owed. I had like what 2 more kits that I still owed as my favorites, didn't I?
Oh yeah, you did.
I think I had like 2 more.
No, you named the last one.
I feel like there was one more though. So I did Sandrock, Zeta Kai, or not Zeta Kai, Zaku Kai, Wing Zero, the Stamen. Yeah, I think there was one more. I guess for good measure, do one more for good measure. I don't know, that's hard. I will say I think that Psycho Zaku, I'm looking forward to that. I'll put the Psycho Zaku in there as that last slide, just for good measure. Yeah, for good measure. Jihan's doing the disassembling the Master Grade JR Zaku. Very nice. I'm still waiting on that one. I just got the real grade of that kit that I hope to snap up soon. We'll see. And William snapping and sanding a Master Grade RX 78 3.0. So we got lots of people working on Gramps. Everybody's working on Gramps. I actually want to build up the Verka one myself. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot about this beam blade right here. Let me pop this guy out. Yep. So here's the beam blade, beam saber. And they molded this all in clear color parts. So when I get ready to paint this thing, I'll definitely go ahead and make this handle the appropriate color. So, you know. That's what you get with SDs though. Bandai tends to take more shortcuts on SDs. Just how it is. And this is what I'm looking forward to. Look at how big this is. Yes. This is going to be awesome. Put this little guy. So you can see how big he is next to just that one Neo Xeon skirt right there. That's going to be so sweet. Yeah, so yeah, she picked the kit tonight, guys. For the most part, whenever I do a stream, I have no idea coming into stream what I'm going to be working on. No idea. So I just let her pick tonight. I just let her, like under my desk here, I have like most of my high grades. So like on the back wall, I keep all of my master grades, and underneath the desk, I keep all of my high grades. So I just let her just pick one from underneath the desk. And that's the one she picked, so this is what we went with. And I can't wait to pop that together. Oh yeah, I do have this little stand. We're gonna put this little stand together real quick. Yeah, it comes with a stand. This is a big kit. He needs the stand. Yeah, I'll airbrush the stand. I feel like once you airbrush one piece of a kit, you have to airbrush all of it because the texture changes. You know what I mean? And you can, I mean, you might not be able to tell like from afar at distance, but you can tell when you're sitting right up on top of the kit, like that you have or haven't painted that section, just because the texture is not the same anymore. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, you should be about done, huh? There you go. There's our little stand, and put this right up here. Oh, so there he goes. And I mean, he's gonna need this stand though, I'm sure, because that Neo Xeon looks big, super big. What time is it? 12:21. We got a couple more minutes on stream. I'm trying to think. Do we have anything special to tell anybody? I feel like we had some good stuff going on that I forgot to mention. I think I already mentioned, you know, we got the 1,000 subs giveaway going on. So if you guys haven't checked that out, definitely check that out. Go enter in on that so you guys can potentially win one of 2 prize giveaways that I'm doing. So if you guys haven't seen that video, I'm doing both a first place and a second place. First place is taking home a bunch of stuff, a master grade Barbados. They're taking home the Figurize kit, or Figurize, not kit. It's a figure. It's a literal figure. The 40th anniversary. Lots of good stuff. And then also, if we hit 1,500 subscribers by the time I get ready to do the draw, I'm gonna add in another $25 gift card to both of those sets for both the first and second place winner. So, and actually, you know, I thought that was kind of a long shot, but I mean, we're at like, we've gained 100 or so, just I think maybe since that video came out. So, and there's still a couple weeks left on that. So potentially we might get there, and I'm gonna have to fork up another $50. So it could happen, you know. So that might be coming out as well. That might go all the way to $50 if we hit the 2,000. I don't think we will, but if we do, I'm gonna push it up to $50 per. And then I think the only one of my Patreons that I see that's on right now is Motaka. But if you're one of my Patreon subs, you all are also, I'm doing a special giveaway just for my patrons. So I'm going to be building and painting a kit, and then I'm going to draw randomly from my patrons, and I'm going to give a painted kit to them. So look out for that. I'm about to start painting that thing very, very soon. So yeah, it should be really cool. So
Did you announce that already?
what, the Patreon stuff?
That you were gonna do a painted kit?
Yeah, I told him in the video. It's in the video. Yeah, it's in the video that I'm doing the painted kit for my patrons. I can't tell you guys what kit it is yet, but I can tell you that it's 1/100 scale. So it's not, I'm not going to paint like a little high grade for you. I appreciate my patrons. You know, I appreciate everyone, but definitely my patrons is, you know, they go above and beyond to help support me in the channel. So, you know, definitely want to show them some love. So yes, I'll be building that soon, and that'll come out shortly, and I'll be sending that off. And let me see what we got here.
There's no hint?
Oh, you want a hint? A hint to what?
Because I don't even know.
Yeah, she doesn't even know what kit I'm painting for the patrons. A hint? You want a hint?
Yeah, so if I'm a Patreon too, then I can enter too, right?
Yeah, I suppose. No, I mean, no, you can't enter. You can be a patron, but you still can't enter. But yeah, go ahead and be a patron. Yeah, go ahead. Come on. You want to jump in? You can be a patron.
But what's a hint?
I don't. She wants a hint for the kit that I'm painting for them. I don't know if I have a good hint to give them without just giving it away.
Can't you just give, like, is it a master grade, high grade?
Well, I did give a hint. I told them it's at least a 1/100 size scale. So 1/100 size means it could be a no grade, it could be a master grade, or it could be a re-100. It could be any one of those three. Those are all 1/100 size kits. So, but either way, it'll be really cool. It'll be a painted kit for me. It's the first time I'm giving anybody a painted piece of my work. So, I mean, yeah, other than you.
But
yeah.
that don't even count because you just give me SDs.
Yeah. So that's true. You've only gotten SDs out of me. So, you know, these people are paying, you know, hard-earned money here. So, you know, gotta definitely appreciate everyone. So, I gotta make sure I take care of everybody as best I can. So, yeah. So that's what's coming. Of course, we got the shirts. So we're gonna test these shirts out a little bit more and see how they go. And we'll probably make a couple more of these sample T-shirts. Probably send these out to all the patrons too. I'll probably give out a couple of these shirts on live stream once we test them out a little bit, so to make sure that we're not giving you guys like crap. But you know what I mean? We're putting it through the trial run, you know. So, but yeah, good stuff coming as always. I think I'm gonna work on some of the graphical elements of the live stream feed as well here soon, just to kind of, you know, make everything look real nice and pretty, nice and clean. Let me see here. Did I miss some stuff? I sure did. So Victoria's working on the Denial Gundam. Very nice. Throw some shots of that up on Instagram. Jayhound said, in my opinion, Sandrock Custom with his cloak is one of the dopest suit designs. Love the colors, blades, and stage presence.
I don't know why you said that all loud.
The man knows what he's talking
I
about.
told you I don't have a problem with the mobile suit. It was just.
I'm just saying. I just wanted to compliment the fine gentleman. I just wanted to compliment the fine gentleman on his fine assessment of the Sandrock Custom EW. So, yes, I agree with him. The Sandrock has some stage presence for sure, especially in the EW where he like slices the two doors open and they just fall out. You're like, yeah, it was hot. Good old days. Ripto says just got the new high grade Messer type FO1. Nice. William said I'm waiting on that high grade Tri-Age to come out. I want to snap that thick boy up. I think that was a very, from the photo I'm seeing in my brain, I think that was a pretty thick looking kit. Eduardo says, I love the design of the Vidar. Hopefully we'll get to see the master grade soon. I don't think we're going to get a Vidar in master grade. Only because we already have the Re 100. So I'd be very, very surprised. You know, with the Barbados, we got both a Re 100, or really we got a full mechanics, is what we got. So it's damn near a Re 100 though. But the Barbados was just, it sells crazy numbers. I don't think the Vidar sells high enough numbers that we'll get a master grade of it. But if we do, I'll definitely pick that up for sure. That was like one of my earliest kits that I ever painted. I've got like an old video on the channel of me painting the Vidar. So very cool kit. And Mr. J House says, I just won the high grade Vidar on Dings and Dents. Can't wait to build him. That's one of the best IBO kits. Oh yeah. So you just won that this past round, right? So that past round was actually my first time joining in on that. I usually kind of stay out of it. And I won, I got the I got a SD Sharzaku. So it hasn't come yet though. But yeah, that's what I got out of that Dings and Dents. So I'm looking forward to that. So yep, that's what's going on. And it's 12:29, so pretty much about time for the stream to end. Baby, you got anything to say? Any last words? I figured you would be done with that kit by now over there.
I thought you ain't talking.
Hey, mine's the SD. Hey, calm down. Anything you have to say to the good people?
No, not just kind of a fun building and just, you know.
Yeah, I mean, as always, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us, and we hope you guys will be back next week. Check out this week's video. Again, go hit up that giveaway. Get you guys in on the giveaway so that you guys can hopefully win one of the 2 prize packs. And yeah, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Everybody be safe. Want to see everybody nice and healthy back here next week when we Oh, you
I have a great
remember
idea.
something? Oh, what?
I have a great idea. Why don't we, like, because sometimes, like, you know, when I go to people's streams and stuff like that, like I'm working on stuff, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be cool if, like, because I'm sure a lot of people are working on, like, Gunpla too, if we had a hashtag where they could actually post what they're working on to that hashtag that we create so we can see what they're working on today.
Oh, that would be cool. Would you guys be For a second there, I didn't know where you were going with
Yeah, I
this.
know, it was kinda
You were kind of like all over the place, and I was
dragging out.
like, man, I'm trying to get these people out of here, and like. All right, so you guys let me know, what do y'all think about that idea, right? So what we would do then, her idea is that, you know, how we have our live streams on Saturday nights, we can come up with a hashtag, and on Saturday nights, you guys can, as we're going through stream even, you can post to this hashtag, and then that way all of us who are in stream can kind of share our work and what we're building together. I mean, you guys can see what we're building here, you know, live, but that way we can kind of see what you guys are building as well. What do you guys think about that? I actually think that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, because I'm actually interested
Yeah.
in, you know, what people are building.
Yeah, that way we can see what you guys are building as we're doing the stream.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty legit. So,
I think that's pretty cool.
Wataka says that's a good idea. He likes the idea. So, I don't know. You want to come up with a tag? Ripto says it's a good idea too.
Yeah, then you know we can like talk about it and it'd be cool. to see
Yeah.
what people doing. So maybe we'll create it. I mean, you want to create it now?
All right. So, what do you guys think we should use as a tag? And then we'll pump this throughout the week so that people will know about it. And then that way, when we come on stream next week, we can share, and then we'll be able to see what everybody's working on. Good job, baby. Good. High five. There you go, right there. Good job. Yeah. I didn't know where you were going with that for a second, but you brought it back, baby. You brought it back. 'Cause I was like, man, you losing me here.
Sometimes it takes me a second.
Yeah, it took you a second to come around to what you was talking about, but you got there. William said, "GU extra credit."
Oh my god, that's cute.
That's awesome.
I like that.
All right.
It's university.
Yeah, GU extra
I
credit.
like that. Okay,
Yeah.
So, yeah,
That is hot though.
I like that.
GU watch him build. Okay, what else we got? So what we'll do, I'll put up all of these and we'll vote on them. Yeah, on GU build party. I like that too.
Yeah.
That's pretty slick.
Yeah, very clever and unique.
And then we'll just put it. We'll put these up on Instagram. Do a little vote on it. Oh, I do have one other thing I thought of real quick that I forgot. So I asked earlier this week on Instagram, on YouTube, on Patreon, if you guys would be interested in doing a Q&A video. People were interested. So if you guys want to be part of that Q&A video, feel free to send me questions on Instagram or Twitter, or even here on YouTube. There's a community bulletin that I put up. You can just go drop a question in there, and probably next week sometime, so I can let the questions build up, I'll go through and I'm going to film a video and answer all of these questions that you guys have. So I think that was the other thing that I was thinking of. So yeah, if you guys have questions on stuff, it can be anything: paint, lacquer, acrylic, sanding, nippers, whatever you want to talk about. You guys can drop the questions and I'll do a video on it. So cool. You got anything else? You good? Yep, those are the three we got. So I'm gonna put those on Instagram, and we'll do a vote on them and figure it out. I think that was an awesome idea. So I appreciate you guys. A couple minutes over stream, but no worries. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming out. Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't. Real quick, smash the like button for me, and I'll see you guys on next Saturday. Right? See you guys next Saturday, and everybody be safe, and yeah, build some great stuff. Let us check it out on Instagram and stuff, and see you guys on the next video. So appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Time to go get some sleep. I'm gonna go finish on this kit too. So later, guys.